the biggest change in my life, hands down, has been becoming a father. Like, from that moment on, like, being self-conscious about what you wear, but none of that matters at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't even come close. There's a bigger thing, and you are protecting and providing. And like, for me, that has been hands down the best and most challenging and the biggest thing. And I love it. And I'm so blessed and grateful for that opportunity, and just like, yeah. But I think slowly maturing as a man, before that point, somewhere along the line, I started feeling that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't answer that. What was a defining moment? I can't answer that, and I don't know if there was one.
Maybe it's been a steady transition to just getting a bit more comfortable with being uncomfortable over time. But yeah, kids will definitely push you out of that. Like, how has it been? You're what, a year and a half?
Yeah, nearly. Yeah, 16, 17 months, and yeah, amazing. Honestly, amazing. Like, he's responsible for me going back to Hardline.
Really?
In a mad way.
Go on,
I'm just like, yeah, because I'm just like, right, I'm still able to make some money from mountain biking. Like, how do I keep myself relevant? Like, what do I do to not just fall off and just be a washed up old dude trying to do a skid round a corner or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I need to be in the mix. And Hardline, I remember watching it in 22 and having a bit of FOMO, and I was like, man, that looks good. Like, I've dialed it in. Like, the first year I did it, it was terrifying and janky and all these things. And then watching it in 22, I was like, man, that looks fun, like, big. And then you see the crash reels and you think,
But more people make it to the finals now than ever before, right? It used to be like 6 or 7 people
dropping
left.
like flies, weren't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, and you know, Sylvester just being like a huge motivator for me to like stay relevant, keep my finger on my pulse, and do whatever I can to make myself valuable to a brand.
Okay.
And also do it like the older you get. Like, when I talk about it a little bit, like when I used to test as a younger man for Santa Cruz when I was racing World Cup, every run would be different. Like, I was trying to test clicks on my suspension. Every run would be different. I'd be bouncing up, you know. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And now I feel so much more calculated on my bike. But yeah, I'm not going to ride at 110%. But I know that at 85, 90, I'm fairly consistent and accurate. And it feels so different. It's just like that maturity transferred onto a bike. It's so different.
Yeah, that's interesting, because for some people, I think like there's a potential for increased risk aversion when you've got a child to get back for. So hearing you say like it made me want to go to Hardline, for some people they'd be like, what? Hang on a minute.
No.
But that's cool that it took you in the other direction. Like, do you feel any of that, especially in the run up to Hardline when they're showing the Canyon Gap and Jim Monroe like off bike midair, just about making it over? Like, as a father, and I think you took Jess and Sylvester along to the event, like, how did that feel, sort of watching that and getting yourself ready for it?
Yeah, that was sort of quite a roller coaster journey, to be honest. The text came through the night before we were to leave for Hardline that they were removing the Canyon Gap, and I was just like sat in bed, huge sigh of relief, like, thank goodness. And then actually hilarious, because then you get there and you look at it knowing you don't have to do it, and your brain's going, oh, that actually looks pretty chill. It's like, no, if they told you had to jump it right now and you were on that rolling, that would not be looking chill, mate. You've got some weird like psychological thing because you don't have to. But yeah, that was a bit, just seeing all that stuff was like, oh, gnarly. And people sending it me all week, and I'm like, yeah, I know, I've seen it.
I am
I'm
on
fully
the internet.
prepared to do it. And then I was like, oh, nice. We don't have to do that.
Yeah, good experience though, right? Being back with that crew, like it always has a good vibe to it. Like everyone's helping each other, working
so much
together.
camaraderie throughout the week.
Yeah,
honestly. And for me, having like I'd done that one downhill race in Ireland a couple of weeks before, having not actually linked a downhill run together for however many years it's been. It was a good few years. Just getting down that track, doing a full run of that track was such a buzz, mate. Such a buzz. And just being in that environment, but just being in a totally different mindset. No expectations. No one cared or thought about what result I was going to get. I was just there riding my bike. I was like, this is wonderful. Really, really enjoyable.
Yeah. Was it cool to be riding in front of fans again? Because that's probably something you've not really done much. Maybe a little bit Steel City downhill, but bar that, you've not really been in front of the core group of fans for a while.
No, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, it was lovely. Yeah, just like I said, just being part of a whole picture was just really, really nice. And it was just like, I've said it a few times, but it was like catching up with an old friend. It's like, I know this all really well, and I've just not seen it or taken part in it for ages, but it's super familiar and easy. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.